welcome back to my channel. My name is Melody and welcome to my Simple Valley home. In today's video, I'm doing a series called Dinner for Two for Valentine's Day. This is part one. So part one is involving what we're gonna make today is dessert. And I wanted to do something that was super easy for you guys, something that you guys can enjoy with your loved ones, even your husband or your boyfriend during Valentine's Day. And I wanted something very simple, easy, and tasty. And the dessert that I decided to come up with is a cheesecake. Now the best part about this cheesecake not only is because, again, it's easy, it's a no-bake cheesecake and it's still considered homemade. I actually got this recipe from my girlfriend Brienne. She came over one day, we had a girls' day, and she brought cheesecake and it was absolutely delicious. And I asked her, oh my gosh, where did you get this cheesecake? And she told me that she got it from a recipe from the back of a gelatin box. Now I wanted to do my own spin on this cheesecake. I wanted to make the crust homemade and I also wanted to make the toppings homemade. So I got the graham cracker crust box, and so we're gonna go off of that recipe. And then I got this really easy strawberry topping for the cheesecake that's very simple. I got it from Pinterest. If you guys enjoy baking or just any type of cooking, please give this video a thumbs up. Also, I would love for you guys to comment down below to let me know whether you like these types of videos as well. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get started. Here's the ingredients you'll need for the cheesecake recipe. You're going to need 2 8-ounce Philadelphia cream cheese bars. You're also going to need a gelatin packet, the vanilla, 3 pounds of strawberries, a lemon, cornstarch, salt, sugar, and then any graham cracker crust crumb box that you prefer. And also you're going to need butter and a good nice sized pan, something deep for the cheesecake. I will go over all the items again and also step by step. The first step is to get our strawberries nice and clean. I'm going to use my Thieves Veggie Soak. I love this stuff. Not only is it good and natural, but it also gets your vegetables nice and crisp. Now let's make the crust. I'm going to use honey-made graham cracker crust. I'm also going to follow the recipe on the side of the box and go over the directions with you. The first step is to set our oven for 350. Just a quick tip. Set your Philadelphia cream cheese aside so it gets room temperature nice and soft for later. And then you're also going to want to give your baking dish a good spray of non-stick spray. I'm going to go by the recipe that's on the box. What you'll need is 1 1/4 cup of honey-made graham cracker crumbs. I'm actually going to double this recipe because I like to have my graham cracker crust nice and thick. Next is a 1/4 cup of sugar. You're going to add this in the same bowl as your graham cracker crust. Now for the butter. 5 tablespoons of margarine or butter, and you're going to want to get that melted. Once your butter is fully melted, you're going to want to pour that into your dry ingredients and stir. You will know once your ingredients are fully mixed when everything looks more like wet sand. Once your graham cracker crust is fully mixed and ready to go, you're going to pour it into your baking dish. I also recommend to use a nice small wooden spoon just so it's easy for you guys to pat it down, forming your graham cracker crust. Get it nice and compacted. Once your crust is done, you're going to want to bake it for 350 for 6 to 8 minutes until it's lightly brown. I like to add just a little bit, couple minutes, keep a watch on it just because I made my recipe double. So I added an extra 4 minutes until it was lightly brown. Now for the fun part, the filling. This gelatin box you can find at any grocery store. It has the recipe on the back of the box. We're going to go over the ingredients on this as well. You're going to want to combine 1 cup of boiling water, a packet of the unflavored gelatin, and then a half a cup of sugar. You're going to want to whisk all the ingredients together, stir for 5 minutes until the gelatin is completely dissolved. The next step is to get a good sized mixing bowl. You're going to want to add your 2 packages of 8-ounce softened cream cheese and then 1 teaspoon of vanilla. Now let's mix our items. With your mixer, you're going to want to have it at a medium-low setting. You're going to pour your gelatin mixture into your cream cheese, a little bit at a time. So pour, mix until your gelatin mixture is completely mixed in with your cream cheese. Once your cream cheese is combined, you're then going to want to refrigerate your bowl for about 20 to 45 minutes. You're also going to want to stir occasionally until it creates a custard consistency. Once your filling is at the custard consistency, you want to go ahead and pour it into your baking dish and then refrigerate 3 to 4 hours until firm or even overnight. Now let's get started on this delicious strawberry topping. To start off with, we're going to go ahead and slice up some strawberries. You need 1 pound's worth, which is equivalent to 1 cup. I also wanted to let you guys know that I will be linking all the recipes in my description box, and I'll also be linking some of the items that I use to cook with in my description box, and I found most of them on Amazon, so those links will be there for you guys if you guys are interested. Next, take your sliced strawberries and then you're going to want to place it in a bowl. You're then going to use a potato masher or any type of masher and start mashing your strawberries. Mash it so good so you can get all those delicious juices out of the strawberries. Next, we're going to combine our mashed strawberries and a 3/4 cup of water into a saucepan. We're going to bring it to a boil and let it simmer for about 3 minutes. Now that our strawberries are all nicely cooked, we're going to go ahead and strain the juice from the cooked strawberries. What we're going to do is we're going to use a strainer and we're just going to gently pour it into the bowl, leaving all the pulp behind. Now that our juice and pulp is separated, go ahead and discard the pulp and we're going to go ahead and get started on making the cornstarch mixture. To make this mixture, you're going to need a bowl, 3/4 cup of white sugar, 1 tablespoon of fresh lemon juice, 3 tablespoons of cornstarch, and finally, 1/4 teaspoon of salt, and then you're going to want to go ahead and mix all the ingredients together really well. Now that our cornstarch mixture is mixed, set that aside and let's start slicing up strawberries. You're going to need 4 cups. Now the final step. Combine your strawberry juice and your cornstarch mixture into a saucepan. Bring to a boil, stir consistently until it is thick and clear. You're going to want to stir for about 3 to 5 minutes. Once your sauce is nice and thick, turn off the heat and then stir in your fresh strawberries. Once your strawberry mixture is done, you're going to want to make sure it's nice and creamy. It might be a little runny, that's okay. I like extra juice. You're also going to want to make sure it's nice and cooled down before we add it to the cheesecake, so you can place it in the fridge. Now let's assemble our cheesecake. I pulled it out of the fridge. I'm just going to give it a little jiggle to make sure that the filling is fully cured. It should not move. When adding my topping, I like to use a spoon with some holes, a strainer, just so that way I don't put too much juice in the cheesecake. If you guys do like the juice, you can also poke holes into the cheesecake so the juice seeps into the cheesecake as well. And the final step. Nothing makes this cheesecake even tastier than Ready Whip. I love using this stuff. It's so much easier than just using regular whipped cream, and it also makes it look pretty. I just wanted to say thank you guys so much for helping me bake this beautiful, delicious cheesecake. If you guys have any questions in regards to this recipe, you can visit me on my Instagram page at My Simple Valley Home, or you can even leave a comment down below. Until next time, friends, I will see you guys in the next one. Happy Valentine's Day, and thank you again.